What's up, guys? Welcome to Frank's Media and Reviews live stream. Guys, I can't believe it's been a full damn year. Time flies too damn quick, especially flies by much faster when you have kids. But this was a fast year. So first and foremost, thank you guys for joining the chat. Look forward to just talking with you guys as usual. But this is more just like a little intimate live stream. I got my buddy over here that I'm going to embarrass the crap out of him right now. So long time ago, I don't know. John, y'all already know John. All right, I'm just going to put it out there. But yeah, him and I have been friends for a few years, basically kind of like soon after he started his own channel, with his cousin, right? Oh man, I forgot his name. I apologize. But yeah, they started the channel for like a year, then went separate. But anyway, yeah, it's been an incredible journey. I'm communicated with him for a little while on and off YouTube and Twitter, and he just really helped me, inspired me to kind of just go for it. And you guys know, who are longtime subscribers, viewers to my channel, I have stated this a bazillion times, but without this man's support and friendship, there is no way that I would be, I think, this, as successful as I am now, and just even wouldn't have gone for it. So yeah, first of all, if you haven't subscribed to my buddy John from Let's Talk Entertainment Media, subscribe to him. It's down there in the description as usual. But another thing really, really, really quick is that not only, of course, it's about celebrating, YouTube and, just me being on here, but more importantly, I have put down in the description section a GoFundMe link for Raymond Malabar. I had the extreme honor to be part of the live stream over at Ken from Sledgehammer Horror, along with Davey Deathray and Good Real Hunting, and just to celebrate Raymond's life and just enjoy what he brought to the horror community. And I again wanted to, if you guys feel like it, please donate to his GoFundMe account. It will help a lot with everything, with his family, preparing for what, everything that goes along with it. But anyway, I again just wanted to point that out right away. So guys, let's bring out my man John from Let's Talk Entertainment and Media.
What's up, Frank? Happy anniversary, man, and thanks for that great intro. I mean, you made me feel like a great man. You made me feel proud.
Don't worry, man. It's gonna last just for a couple minutes. So
yeah, I'm not a proud guy.
oh, I know. And then, oh God, what the hell? Your cousin.
Oh, Matt. That's who you were trying to think of, Matt.
I was like, what the hell, man?
Matt's still alive.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, seriously, like, you and I communicated for a long time on Twitter, and then I've had people on Twitter, of course, just encourage me to do it as well. But yeah, I'm so very thankful for you, because I bugged the crap out of you about what the heck I'm doing, and those early videos were pretty gnarly.
Everyone's early videos are terrible.
Yeah. But again, guys, if you're not subscribed to John, subscribe to him. And yeah, let's kind of just go through the chat. What we're going to do today, is just talk about some of our favorite releases of 2024, because we're just a couple weeks into January, and 2024 just had some phenomenal physical media releases or just favorite movies. I mean, it can be whatever the hell you want. I just love talking about movies, physical media, and blah, blah, blah. And then later on, we'll talk about 2025, because there are some good announcements. Literally, I just got an email from Imprint about some pretty cool lenticulars that they just announced literally just like an hour ago. So anyway, the announcements just keep hitting, guys. And I love talking physical media with you guys as well. So let's kind of go through the chats. So Ryan, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then boom, there's John's link right over there. Ryan, if you are still on the chat, would you mind putting the Raymond's GoFundMe account just right on in the chat? I would appreciate it. And then there we go. And then we just talked about this top 5 westerns 4K. So Kevin, I'm not a Western person, like, at all. I know I need to be, or at least I need to dive into that genre. I mentioned how I want to get to dive into that genre. Honestly, what I'm kind of waiting for, John, is when Kino has those damn sales, and then I plan on getting some westerns. And damn it, man, the Searchers is just sold out. Like, I've tried Orbit, Diabolic, Atomic. Amazon is like a long wait. So it seems like it's a very popular movie. Again, I've never heard of the damn movie. All I know is it has John Wayne, but apparently it's like one of the best westerns. And what you're saying, and our buddy Ken and other people just saying it's like one of the best 4K transfers of 2024, because it came out like right before the end of the year, right?
Yeah, it was released right at the tail end. I didn't get it until the very end. That's why I didn't even have it on my top 10 of the year list, because I didn't get it in time. It would have been 1 or 2. It's beautiful.
That high, jeez, man. In your video, today's video, check it out, y'all. But it was like top 10 4Ks, something like that, and The Searchers was in that video.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's like Warner Brothers put out a boutique level 4K Blu-ray, because it's Warner Archive. Mm-hmm. So it's actually got more, it's got 2 discs instead of 1. The transfer just feels a little bit better. You get more extras, and all the old extras, actually, which is funny, because for The Searchers, like, it's one of the first movies that had, like, where they shot a behind the scenes making of documentary while they were making the movie, like, in the 50s. So
really?
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Wow.
So you can watch that on there. And the transfer is just amazing. Like, they shot that back in the day on Technicolor and VisDivision, which means it's like ultra widescreen. It looks so good on 4K. I can't say enough good things. But if you don't like westerns, you're not going to like the movie. So that's the whole thing. You might appreciate it, but you're not going to have a good time.
Yeah. However, again, I want to dive into it because one of my favorite movies of all time is Tombstone. I absolutely love that film. And I don't remember too much of The Quick and the Dead. So that would be almost like a first watch. And I know I need to see Unforgiven. Those, I know right off the bat, I've heard like that's one of the best westerns of all time. But like, again, older films, like I've seen like The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, but I don't really remember it. So again, these will all be like first time watches, but I don't know. I don't know whenever Kino does that sale, but when they do, I will dive into some of those titles. So top 5. Did you want to give any of your top 5?
Yeah, I grabbed 5 right over here because actually Kevin asked me a question for my own video this upcoming week. So
Kevin, you double dipping, man.
But he asked for my whole collection. But if I'm just narrowing it down to my top 5, I got The Searchers on there because it's a masterpiece. Magnificent 7 from Shout. That's a great 4K. Unforgiven, like we talked about. This is actually the first 4K I ever got, was Unforgiven.
What? Really?
Yeah, 2017 when I started collecting 4Ks. This was the first one.
And you got the slip.
Oh, yeah. I had
the glove.
I was sold on Clint Eastwood. I was like, gotta get Unforgiven on 4K. Beautiful, right? And then these two are, I guess they're more. You've probably seen these. Maybe one of them, like No
Yeah.
Country for Old Men. Like that's a neo western. I count that as a western. And then this movie Lone Star. I didn't see this for the first time till last year. I blind bought it because it kind of reminded me of No Country for Old Men as far as like where it took place. So I was like, I'll give it a try. It's fantastic. Lone Star.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. So
I got a question for you, Frank. Though,
what
since
about
we're celebrating 1 year, one thing I always wonder, like when people are on YouTube for a long amount of time, a long period of time, do you ever feel like it affects your movie watching? Like, do you feel like now you kind of took your work and your hobby and kind of combined the two?
Oh yeah, man. So for sure. Like normally, thanks for asking. But yeah, definitely during the holidays. I know, like, so for like Halloween or like specifically like December, like I go like pretty deep into like not only like holiday horror films, but generally I watch like the Harry Potter series, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, all of that type of stuff. Like that's my jam. Especially the Tolkien movie, all that stuff. So and I'm like an ultra nerd. Like in addition to that, whenever December hits, I usually watch Black Mirror, like the
Oh, really?
entire series. And so I don't know why. Well, technically I do know why. It's because around this time, around December is when I kind of discovered it, and then with there's an episode called White Christmas with John Hamm. It is phenomenal. It is an incredible episode, and it's like a damn movie. And anyway, yeah. So I didn't watch any of those damn things. I watched like maybe one Lord of the Rings, and one what is it, the Hobbit movies, but that was about it, because I was so focused on getting those damn like reviews and ideas for making up a damn video and stuff like that. So technically I didn't really find time to really like relax per se like I would normally do. So I definitely feel, since being a creator, I have to pick and choose my free time, because I love making videos, but of course we all try to have some free time, but it's kind of hard sometimes to um, find to blend the two, and especially when, if we're being honest, like YouTube doesn't freaking penalize you, right? Because if you don't make a video for a long time, the algorithm and all that other BS stuff. So yeah, yeah, for sure, just a little bit.
Yeah, I was just always wondering that because I have that affect me a little bit sometimes. Like where, it's funny how you said the seasonal thing. That's always what got me. Is like I associate movies with seasons, and
Mm-hmm.
I watch. There's always certain movies I like to rewatch, like in January even, and I'm like, I'm probably not going to get to it this January because I got to do these reviews, and I have a list of movies that I'm supposed to talk about, and I got to watch them. So I get how that can be, and then it's like, oh, this used to be my hobby, but I kind of shifted over to like, if I need to get away from movies for a little while, I'll go watch sports, because I got Notre Dame playing in the championship game on Monday. How's Oregon going to do on Monday?
Wait. Whoa. Notre Dame is in the championship game?
Yeah.
Who do they play?
Penn State.
Penn State. Oh, wow. So yeah, Ohio State versus Notre Dame?
Oh, we're going to get destroyed.
Dude, yeah, I expect Ohio State.
Oh, a massacre.
Wait, how in the hell? You're from Northeast, man. You're from New York. How in the hell are you a Notre Dame fan?
My dad's a Notre Dame fan. Now, I actually went to a Notre Dame game this season for my dad.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I went to a game earlier this year because my dad, one of his like bucket list things was he wanted to go to a Notre Dame game with his kids, and we went this year.
Dude, you didn't tell me about that. What the hell?
Yeah, it was great. They played Stanford, they won. So
it's Stanford, yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't expect much. Kind of right.
Yeah. Hey, that's cool, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was hoping to play you guys so that
Oh, dude, we don't even need to talk about that. We didn't even show up to the damn game. Son of a
Dude, Ohio State's offense is crazy. It's not fair.
so damn good.
Yeah.
So yep, who inspired you to make a YouTube channel? I would definitely say, of course, John, and then Ken from Mid Level Media. I mentioned that multiple times, but those were the two inspirations for show. And what's the next Denzel Washington movie you want on 4K? I have no idea.
I want John Q on 4K at some point.
What's the movie where Denzel? That's that entity that like jumps from one person to.
Oh my god, what is the name of that movie?
It's got John Goodman in it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, time is on your side. Oh
what the
my
hell is the
god,
name of that
dude.
movie?
Dude, that's the movie. That's the movie.
Too.
I'm trying
find
to
the name of that movie. I can't believe I can't remember it. Someone in the chat probably screaming at us, right?
Is it? Yeah, man. Go through the chat really quick. Go through the chat. I gotta find this movie because it's a phenomenal movie, man. It's so good and dark and Fallen. That's
Fallen. There we go. Anthony's Horror and More got it. We got a couple of people got it right the same.
There we go. You're like, come on, guys. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Anthony. And then let's see, what's the top 5 best Blaxploitation movies of all time? John, do you want to go ahead? Or do you want me to?
I'll go off and rattle a few off. You got Shaft, Foxy Brown, the Big Bird Cage I watched recently. That was pretty great. What's another one with freaking Pam Grier?
I loved Superfly. Jackie Brown, of course, would be one of them, which my copy just shipped. And I am excited for the 3 steel books. So but that's actually one thing I need to get into is more type of that genre, because I haven't really seen that many, man.
Blaxploitation from the 70s are great. I mean, they're very low quality, but that's kind of also part of their charm. But I mean, there's a lot of like great actors who pop up at them, like from RoboCop, the guy who plays the cop, like the black cop with the mustache. He shows up at a lot of them, and he's great.
Are you going to get? Yes, I have that pre-ordered along with April Fool's Day and The Last Voyage of the Demeter. So I have all 3 of those.
Ooh, yeah, I got to pre-order Vampire still.
Me personally, I grew up more of Chris Farley. That is more of my era. So for me, even though John Candy is awesome and Uncle Buck is one of the best comedy films of all time, but if you're asking me, I think it would be Chris Farley.
I got to echo everything you just said. Same thing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I grew up with Chris Farley. Like, I love John Candy. Like, don't get me wrong. I love John Candy, but I mean, Chris Farley's SNL stuff alone is hysterical.
Yeah. Right. Oh my gosh. Top 5 Asian horror films. My man, Kevin.
That's all you. I took care of the Westerns. You do it.
Yeah. Well, one of the films that I simply love, and I had John watch it, is Incantation. That film is simply phenomenal. That will be in my found footage February video and stuff like that. It's simply an incredible film. Audition, Old Boy. I don't know if Old Boy is still technically horror, but it still will mess your mind up. What is it? Two Sisters. What is it? It's over here. What is it? Oh, A Tale of Two Sisters. That's really good. Gosh, man, there's so many great horror films. Ichi is like a fucked up film, but it's so damn good and weird, man. Like, if you haven't seen Ichi the Killer, guys, that's like extreme horror. Like, yeah, oh gosh, man. And I recommended you to see it has the anthology, the dumplings. What was it?
3 something. Was it
Three Extremes. Yeah,
3 Extremes. That movie was great. I still love the Park Chan-wook middle part. That was my favorite.
Yeah. So, man, yeah. Again, I honestly want to do a video specifically on Asian horror because there's so many great films and I've seen a good amount.
Yeah,
And I
you've
love
seen. I was
talking
gonna
about them.
say you've seen more than anyone I know. You should do an Asian horror movie.
Yeah, and I'm very passionate about it, man. I just love it. So yeah, thank you, Jordan, so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jeff. Definitely a pretty quick 1 year. Thank you so much. Prince, what's going on? Saw you last night. So thank you so much. And thank you, Deadly Spooky. I appreciate it. Allie, what's going on? So yeah, thank you so much. Dave, happy first birthday. Thanks, man. Feels like it. Yeah, okay. So have you seen well, one, thank you, Deadly Spooky. And two, John, have you seen do you have Inglorious Bastards on for it, like the Universal?
I
Or
had the Universal 4K, but I gave it away years ago, and I just have the Blu-ray. But I did, FOMO got the better of me. I'm not gonna lie. I kicked it around for 2 months, and then I saw it was on sale at Barnes and Noble, and I was like, I want to support Barnes and Noble, and I want this Inglorious Bastards 4K. So I pre-ordered that, and it says it'll be here Friday, so I'll review it when I get it.
okay.
The only thing that sucks is I don't have that Universal 4K anymore, so I can't compare them. But I remember not loving it, but I don't
Yeah,
know. We'll see.
and again, like for me, for the equipment that I have and everything, I didn't see any really any difference. My buddy Paul from Twin Flicks, check out his channel, support him. He's very technical, and so him and I were just chatting, and he made a comment saying how there was a major difference. And we chatted off YouTube and stuff like that again, because good friend. But either way, again, with the equipment that I have and everything, I didn't really see that much of a difference. However, I thought it was still like a good 4K, but but with the limited edition, like Arrow Video, like it's a good release. And for half off, that's a deal, man. So yeah, I'm very glad, I should say right off the bat, that I'm happy that I bought the Arrow Video release. So
Yeah, I felt like I kind of had to grab it because it's like I don't have it on 4K, and that Arrow Video release, even if it's like the same, like at least the packaging's nice.
Yeah.
So I'll see when I get my hands on it. I was never really. I love Tarantino, but I was never the world's biggest Inglourious Bastards fan. I usually put that towards the bottom.
Dude, I simply love.
I
love it.
know.
I haven't seen Hateful Eight. I think it's a Western.
Oh, yeah. I love Hateful Eight, man. I love Hateful Eight.
I know. I need to see it. I think that's no. That's Martin Scorsese. I was gonna say Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, but I think honestly, I think that's the only Quentin Tarantino film that I haven't seen is The Hateful Eight. Like I seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, good one. But I don't know. I just really love Inglourious Bastards. I love, and I wasn't expecting Brad Pitt to be so damn good and funny and likable and just like, dude, yeah. And then of course, like Waltz, such a great villain as Hans. And I made a little foobar in the video saying how my buddy Brian, Last Movie Standing, pointed out how what did I say, that he was a villain in Django Unchained, but he wasn't. He's a bounty hunter. Leo was the villain. But damn, that movie needs to be on 4K. I don't know what the hell is going on.
I heard that Django and Hateful Eight are coming this year, so let's hope that's
really.
Yeah, from Lionsgate. I hope so.
Ooh.
Because Django and Hateful Eight, and then the only one them would be Death Proof, which I'm fine. We'll have to get it right because we need them all on 4K. That's the only ones we're missing right now are Django, Hateful, and Death Proof.
Oh man, we better get a damn 4K combo with Grindhouse movies.
Oh yeah,
man.
I want the whole Grindhouse.
I have the Viavision Lenticular. It was a limited edition set. Oh dude, it's so freaking beautiful. It's one of my favorites in my collection because I simply love Death Proof, man. It's one of my favorite horror films. And Kurt Russell, holy shit, man.
Stuntman Mike.
Stuntman Mike. He's one of my favorite characters of any movie,
That's
man.
what makes Tarantino so tough. Like when I say Inglourious Basterds is near the bottom, it's like it's still an 8 out of 10 in my mind. It's not a
Yeah,
bad movie.
exactly. And that's what I was saying in the video. I was like, he has so many great movies. His filmography is outstanding. And oh, dude, yeah, you can just like talk about him and in the movies like ever, forever. So, oh man. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much, Josh. I really appreciate it. He is also a fellow Oregonian and Go Ducks. So let's see. Ken, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it, buddy. And Ken, you helped me so much as well. Just talking, offline and everything, just helping me, opinions and everything else like that. So I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. And hopefully I get your ass in February's panel as well. So
Ken had a great Inglourious Basterds review. I actually learned some stuff from his review.
nice. Hell yeah. And then William, thank you, William. What's going on, man? What's going on? Brian, what's going on? Just trying to make sure I'm not missing anyone. And then thank you. If I start, does it pin? I don't know. But anyway, this is the link, GoFundMe link. Again, if you guys just want to throw some dollars towards that, please go ahead and do so. It'll go to a wonderful, place and help his family out. And as I mentioned in last night's live stream, his name will be permanently on my membership, like title card. So again, he was just very welcoming, and always was a pleasure to talk with on other people's channel and my live streams and comments and everything else like that. So definitely want to show my appreciation and love for Raymond. And let's see what's going on. And damn it, Frank, watch some Western. I know, man. I'm waiting for that Kino. So damn. Jim, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And Anthony, what's going on? Let's see. What did he say? That's a good question. I think making content for YouTube. Yeah, for real. Jeff knows what's up. And then Jordan, yeah, had a good one. Follow up with that too. Yeah, for sure.
Does definitely get tough with the family. That's why with you having all those kids, man, I'm like, I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, big day. Hey, what's going on? Thank you for joining tonight. I really appreciate it. And he won last month's movie, member movie thing. So I gotta send it to him. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I that will happen. Man on Fire.
Oh,
that's a good one right there. Oh, even the book. Yeah, Book of Eli. That would be a good one too. And then Alex, what's going on?
Hey yo.
Yeah. Great guy, great channel. Follow him. It's pretty damn funny. And who do you prefer as a comedic actor, Chevy Chase or Bill Murray? Bill Murray all day, every day. Yeah. Even twice on Sundays.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Chevy Chase has a few good movies, but Bill Murray's Bill fucking Murray.
Yeah. And yeah, man. I probably hot take. I think I've said, who did I say this to? On Jeff Man 316, his live stream. I said that I think Chevy Chase is kind of overrated.
I mean, I love the vacation movies, except for European, and then Fletch is great, but I don't really go revisit Three Amigos too, but that's really it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he's not Bill Murray, man. Bill Murray has 2 acts. Once he gets even to the Wes Anderson movies, he comes back.
Yeah, he has longevity, man, and there's a reason why his career has lasted so long. Chevy Chase is known to be have a bad personality and
Oh yeah.
very disruptive, and just all this type of stuff. But it is what it is. And I've seen Pulse, but I haven't gotten it yet. It's part of my damn package that I'm still waiting from Umbrella Entertainment. I don't know how in the hell, I don't know when my package will be delivered. So I don't know, man. I guess fans of the film Valentine at all. I have not seen that film. I don't
Me
think.
neither. I don't think I've seen that either.
I know of it, and I think that came out 2000s. Like, was it like early 2000s? I think. But I know which one it is because I think it has like the Cupid on the cover. Yeah. So thank you again. Thank you, Alex. Joel's here. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much, Bless. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Kirkus. So man, chat is hopping, man. Feel free, John, to kind of go through it, man. But anyway, Liana, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Patrick. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for joining.
Yeah,
Hateful Eight is very so good, man. Oh man. Steve, yeah, thank you. Hey, man, yeah, what's going on? Appreciate it. And yeah, so let's talk a little bit about 2024. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Appreciate it, buddy. Let's talk about 2024 and guys. John, I want you to start off with it can be just movies that you really enjoyed. It can be whatever the hell you want. Again, 2024 had such a phenomenal year of physical media releases. And I discovered some great movies that I've never seen. So, I blind buy on all the damn time. But yeah, man, buddy, go ahead and start it off, man.
So one thing I actually just did is because I'm a big fan of these Columbia Classic sets is I finally, because they were all 50% off, is I bought the rest of them. So this is one.
Oh, wow.
But the big one that just came also is the last one. But this is number 5. So this is just came out from last year. And I just I was watching some of the stuff in here, and I watched On the Waterfront, which is one of the most famous movies of all time, starring Marlon Brando. And man, what a beautiful 4K Blu-ray that is.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, these are tough sells because they're expensive, but if you can get them for cheaper, like all these are Sony discs, man, and they all look so good.
Mm-hmm.
But these are all like kind of movies that are like meaningful to Columbia, so they're big boys as far as award season kind of stuff.
You said that's the newest set?
Yeah, this is 5, but I only had 1 and 2, and I grabbed 3, 4, and 5, and thanks to Affirm, you could pay that over time. So
yeah.
And they'll let you go far, man. I'll be paying those off in the next 2 years.
Nice.
Like $9 a month.
Next 2 years. Go have your children pay.
Guys, you inherited my debt. You'll be paying off these Columbia Classic sets for a while.
Oh, that's funny, man.
I had to have them.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. One that I really want to talk about again. Yeah, we can keep going for a little bit, man. J-Horror Rising, man. I have to talk about this again. This is going to be in next month's video, but guys, and buddy, Alex from Beyond the Void, he had a great in-depth video of all of the movies. So I've only seen Nori the Curse and was it Shakuko? This film right here. Oh, I've only seen those 2 films. I need to check out the rest, but he has a great video about it. But oh gosh, I really love this release. And this release right here is well worth it just for Nori by itself. Jake over at Steelbook Obsessed also did a video, but seriously, guys, this is like one of the best Asian films, and I totally forgot this when Kevin's answer or question. This seriously is one of the best films ever. Asian horror films. It's incredible, man. So that would be like one, like the whole damn set. So happy that Arrow Video did that release, man.
Yeah, Arrow killed it in 2024, in my opinion. They had some of my favorite releases. I mean, I said it earlier, like between them and Criterion, they knocked it out of the park. I mean, it's so hard. Last year was great. You had one that I still want to get, the Super Mario Brothers set. That's last year, right?
Yeah, that was beginning of the year, like in February, I think.
Yeah, that's a great one.
This one, yeah, right here. I've showed it like a bunch of times, so I always kind of just like put it in the back and just kind of hide it now. But
it's one of those special releases by Umbrella.
Yeah, this literally is like probably their best release, and I know it's definitely one of the best in my collection. But I just showed this. I like to rotate like what I have and everything. So anyway, phenomenal release, man. Yeah, man. What else did you want to show?
Well, what else? Right over here is a big one. We kind of talked about this last month, or maybe it was 2 months ago, but with Ken. But this is from the beginning of last year, the Conan Chronicles. I really went back and rewatched it because it came out last winter, so I hadn't watched it since last winter. And kind of like you were talking about a little bit earlier, how like the first time you like kind of come to something, you kind of associate. I was like, oh yeah, it's been a year since I watched the Conan movies.
Yeah,
and I went back, and Barbarian looks so good in 4K, man.
So damn good.
So good.
Yeah. I do have to say, man, and I got this late. There was an error, or it arrived damaged, but I would be lying if I didn't mention this, and that's like the never ending storybook set, man. It's incredible, the big ass book and everything.
Where are you keeping that?
So far, it's just like up above, right over here on my head. So, but I do want to add like an additional shelf, maybe just put it like kind of like next to me or something. But it is simply the best, if not at least top 3 best releases of 2024. Such an incredible release. And I know. I want to talk about this movie, man. This is like one of the best damn movies. And Jordan over at the movie den, he told me about it, and I think there was one other person. I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. But that's The Wild Robot. Have you seen this?
No, I still have to see it. I was gonna grab that 4K, but I've heard about it, and
John,
did you cry?
This literally, no, I didn't actually tear up. Normally, I do tear up, but this one, I didn't. However, that being said, this literally is one of the best kids movies I have ever seen. And we're gonna see it tomorrow. Like, as a family again. My wife didn't see it with us, so I just saw it with my kids. But the 4K transfer, I mean, this looks really good, but just the story, and oh my gosh, man, seriously, The Wild Robot is one of the best films of last year. Like, it would easily be in my top 10, but this is an incredible film, and I just think more people need to talk about it. This I wouldn't be surprised if this wins like the Academy, for like best like animated movie or whatever.
I hope it does win, just because I'm afraid they'll just give it to Inside Out too, because it's Disney.
Yeah, that is actually a good movie too. I really liked it, but like The Wild Robot is so much better. Like, it's not even close. And again, Inside Out 2 is good, but yeah, dang, so damn good. Anything else, man?
Well, I think you just got this, and we talked a little bit about it, but No Country for Old Men. I think that's the best 4K release of last year. What'd you think of it? Did you finally get to look at it, or did you just?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, I watched it and everything. I love that film. gosh, man, it's so damn good. But I guess I wasn't like super, I don't know.
You weren't blown away by it, by the 4K?
Yeah, I wasn't like super blown away by it.
Understandable.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. But either way, like I think it's a great release from Criterion. And I love the film. It's one of my favorite films of all time. Yeah, it has definitely probably top 10 best villains of all time. I think gosh, dude, Bardem.
Javier Bardem.
Yeah, Javier. Yeah, dude, so damn good and chilling. Oh my god, so sinister and in his own little way.
This guy's haircut alone scares the hell out of people.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang, man, so damn good, man. And then let's see. Let's see. One that I really loved, and I only talked about it in the very beginning of the year. Oh, you know what? Scratch that. Fuck that. I'm talking about let's talk about some sleaze, y'all. I'm talking about Body Double.
Oh.
Have you seen Body Double?
I have that 4K. I reviewed it. I love that movie, man. I love it.
So damn good. Brian De Palma, dude, this movie is so
ridiculous, right?
Good, man. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I had like the time of my life with this film. It's the story, how it progresses is pretty good. There's like an awkward, like, I thought it was like a dream sequence, but it was like reality of like him and the girl at the pier. And when he's trying to chase after her, I thought that scene was kind of a little funny.
That's supposed to be right out of Vertigo. So like he's like,
oh really?
Yeah, like so that movie Body Double is essentially Rear Window, Vertigo, and like Dial M for Murder, but like Brian De Palma's twist on that, because Brian De Palma's just always ripping off Hitchcock, like unshamedly. He'll tell you himself. But like he also puts a lot more sleaze into it, like you said, man, because my God, that movie definitely goes for the sleaze factor.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I loved it. Did you check all the special features out on this as well? Like that was a great special feature of just interviews and everything, with Brian and Melanie Griffith and right. Yeah, she was in there too. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know, man. I loved this movie. Oh, so damn good.
It's so great, and it's just so crazy. And then the ending and everything. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But I just can't, even in the beginning when he walks in on his like girlfriend, like with the other guy, and his reactions just to walk out of the room. I'm like, what the hell, man? You don't even have the balls to say anything.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. I just love it. And that's one of the things too, because I didn't do like a 4K review or just anything else like that, but just those are just films that I just simply enjoyed. Like another one was that was a first time watch and I absolutely loved it. One of my favorite blind buys from last year. Another one was Basket Case. I think I already mentioned this to you before, but I absolutely love this film. I need to see 2 and 3. But there's great new special features on this release, and it's freaking cool, man. Yeah, I don't know. Have you seen Basket Case? No, it's such a great trip.
It's funny you brought that up because I've been watching some B movies, and I just watched one. I don't know if you ever seen it, but we talked about it with Ken, and I finally watched it. Frankenhooker. You ever seen Frankenhooker?
Yeah, the same director. Yep.
Same director.
Henenlotter. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, that movie! If that's anything like Frankenhooker, I'm gonna probably love Basket Case.
Dude, you will, man. And it's so good, man. I absolutely loved this one, and see, man, I just get fucking started, man. One that you got me to watch, I gotta say it was you, right? I don't know. One of them for sure was Stepfather. I don't have Stepfather on here, but
oh yeah, that's a great release.
Yeah, Narc.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. I have that.
You told me about this, and I absolutely loved this movie, man. Ray Liotta is so damn good. This is one of my favorite films. Obviously Goodfellas. Goodfellas is my favorite movie of all time. But I think like he's better in Narc than
That,
Goodfellas, and I think
that
this is
monologue in the car is incredible.
yeah, that's right. We talked about that,
Yeah,
man. Him and his wife, just like, dude,
it's heartbreaking, that movie.
so damn good, man. If y'all haven't seen Narc, man, it's a must.
And
I
that
say
4K
that.
fixes my one issue I always had with that movie, and it's similar like this year also with Arrow did this with Friday the 13th, 2009. They put like
Mm-hmm.
in the 2000s, they just used to put these filters over everything, and
Mm-hmm.
it drove me nuts. And they fixed it. They removed them and they made it look so much better.
Oh man, yeah, man. What you don't have to have the movies, but yeah. What else? What other is some of your favorites, man? The
Well,
2024.
well, you said the Stepfall, that was a big one, and Friday the 13th '09 is another one. But we also got earlier in the year. Are you a fan of Major League?
I liked it. I just, I don't know. It's a good comedy, that's for sure.
Yeah, we got that on 4K. I thought that was a
Mm-hmm.
great studio 4K
Yeah,
release last year.
I do have that one. Yeah, man. What else?
What else stuff? Kindergarten Cop came out in 2024. Oh, and Kino also did Bad Lieutenant. That's a great
I
4K
haven't
Blu-ray.
seen it. That's one of the ones I haven't seen. You recommended that movie, and I still haven't seen it yet.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, Harvey Keitel just goes for it in that movie. One of two movies, I believe, where you get to see him hang dong. He does that in that movie too. He just loves taking his clothes off, man.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, he's basically addicted to everything, so it's pretty fun. And he's a cop. That's what makes him the bad lieutenant. That's just
Yeah. Kindergarten Cop. That was a great release, man. From Kino. And yeah, wasn't that like Arnold's like first big comedic role?
Same direct. His first one was a couple years before that in Twins, but then he did Kindergarten Cop. But
Danny DeVito. Okay.
yeah, that's Ivan Reitman too. They're both the same director, who also directed Ghostbusters.
Mm.
So, and then Jason Reitman, his son, ended up directing Afterlife, and then he directed Saturday Night. If you guys from last year, which was my favorite movie last year.
Mm. What's some of your favorite movies of last year? Like, so it doesn't have to be releases, just like, again, 2024 had a very good year of just theatrical movies as well, man.
Oh yeah, it was phenomenal. Like Challengers, I love from last year. I saw the TV.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, the Challengers is great,
Yeah.
man. Such a good. It's even a good sports movie, and Zendaya is good in it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see I Saw the TV Glow yet?
Yeah, I own it. Yeah, A24. Yeah. I really liked the movie up until like the ending. I love weird ass endings, and that one just like, I don't know. I have to like see the movie again. I really loved.
I have a great theory about the ending. The ending kind of broke my heart.
Really?
Yeah, it broke me because, I don't want to spoil it because everyone's here, so you kind of got to it's really like understanding kind of like how the movie kind of makes you feel. It's very ambiguous. But if you look at it from like at the sense of like a character never getting to live the person that they want to live, and then it finally like bubbling to the surface and coming out, and you look at it like that, and then them still not following through on it and just going about their life the same way. If you look at it like, that's how I looked at it, at least, without saying too much.
Yeah. Yeah. I really liked how they blended in like the TV show.
Well, yeah, I like that
as well too.
I thought that was kind of like people like us, like in like how we kind of throw ourselves into like physical media or movies and TV and like to escape the rest of the world. I thought that's what that movie was looking at too, and I related to that. I did that a lot in my life.
Hell yeah. Escapism and stuff like that. But
yeah, so I thought I explored some stuff and that it looked pretty.
And what was some other good movies?
What are some other good movies I saw last year? I like Twisters a lot. I know a lot of people give me some shit about that, but I really
I thought it was good.
I I know, like a lot of people might like say Dune 2 was a better movie. What'd you think of Dune 2? I like Dune 2 a lot.
I mean, that's my favorite film of last year.
Oh, then
I love Dune 2, man. I told you, like, I saw it and
yeah,
then I
you
saw
saw
it
it.
again the next day.
Yeah, you were wrapped up in Dune 2. I forgot about. I remember we did a show, and yeah, you did go see it twice.
Yeah, I
I
I absolutely loved it, man.
Yeah, I got a little upset with the IMAX thing, not coming home on the 4K. And I read this week like it's IMAX's kind of fault. Like they charge a lot to put it on the home theater
Mm-hmm.
because like they want to kind of keep it as like that specialty for going to the theater. But kind of sucks for us physical media collectors, I think.
I know, yeah, because it looks so damn good.
It does. I mean, they put those IMAX screens like when you go back and watch Nope on 4K and they
Mm-hmm.
fill that screen up, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, so damn good. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, man. Besides, I don't know. There's been so many damn good movies, man. I
Oh,
can only think of like horror, of course.
Strange
But
Darling. We didn't get to talk about. You like that
Strange
one?
Darling is so damn good. I really love that film. Um, but I saw like a bunch of like non-horror films, and of course, literally, I'm blanking on what the hell I saw. Um, that's like not non-horror. Oh my god, now I just feel like an idiot. um, but anyway, yeah, I'm trying to see really quick, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, what other movies did I see that I loved last year? I saw so many. I mean, I try not to just stick with just horror, but there were horror. I think killed it last year with Long Legs was another great movie that I was like surprised the hell out of me. Oz Perkins directed that. I thought I was
Yeah,
gonna like Maxine more, but after you watch Body Double, do you think that Maxine kind of took some stuff from that? That's always how I felt.
yeah, a little bit.
Like,
Um,
like it's some of the shots and the weirdness of it.
I still feel like that was like one of the most disappointing. I didn't really. I have to see the
Definitely
movie again,
I
but
definitely would agree with you. It's probably one of them because, like, I expect like Pearl was my favorite movie the year it came out, and like that Maxine didn't even make my top 10 this year. And I wanted like it was like almost like a Phantom Menace kind of thing where I wanted to love it so bad, I'm like
mm-hmm.
looking for reasons to love it, and then even on rewatch, I'm like, yeah, it's missing something.
Yeah, and I mean, for horror, I mean, there was just a ton. Of course, one of the ones the most surprising, and I saw literally at the very end was Heretic. Have you seen that with Hugh Grant?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Hugh Grant, I love what he's doing now, man. Like he's freaky as hell now.
Yeah, he is so good. It would not surprise me. Well, I guess I hope he gets like some type of at least nomination or something. I know Demi Moore got an award for The
She won
Substance.
the Golden Globe for The Substance. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know if I don't know if Hugh Grant was nominated or stuff like
He
that. But
he got nominated for the Golden Globe, but he didn't win. But I would be surprised if he got nominated for an Oscar just because the Academy Awards don't really, they hate horror. But who knows? I
mhm,
definitely think Demi Moore is getting nominated this year because
she has to, man.
she was so good in The Substance.
Yeah, like seriously, man.
That
Like
movie, that's one of the best ones. That's the one that's gonna like. I feel like we have all these movies we talk about, but then like in 5 years, we'll still be talking about The Substance. I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I yeah. I know that my copy of The Substance just shipped along with The Cell. I think I got The Cell and The Substance together in the from Diabolic. So who knows when that will actually come out, be delivered when I get it. But oh my goodness, man. Yeah, what was it? Another fun one that I liked was the Ministry of the Ungentlemanly Warfare. Have
Oh,
you
how
seen?
was it? Yeah, that's Guy Ritchie, right? Who directed that
Yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah,
really like that one. It's very entertaining, man.
that's what Guy Ritchie does. He just puts out a movie a year, and it's like always pretty good. And then you kind of just like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Like Wrath of Man and The Gentleman. Like he's put all those
Hmm.
out the last couple of years too.
Yeah, Beekeeper. That was
Yeah,
an early
Jason
one.
Statham.
Yeah, that was a very good one. Yeah, man. Shoot.
Yeah, there was a bunch of good ones last year. I mean, Gladiator 2 let me down a little bit. I was hoping that would.
Really? I haven't seen that one, man, but I've kind of heard the same about like
Have you seen Red Rooms yet?
No, but I know I know I need to see that one. I've been hearing like nothing but good stuff. Vinegar Syndrome, I want to say they released it
Yeah.
a couple months ago, but yeah, I need to see it, man.
I can't believe Vinegar Syndrome released that already. They always surprise me. Sometimes they do like things like that, like a very recent new release for a movie. Like they did that, and I think it was Censored. Was it called Censored? Was one they did.
Censor, yeah,
Yeah, they did that really fast too, and I was surprised.
yeah. I that movie I do own, but like, man, yeah, I've just heard about it pretty late. I don't know why it wasn't in my radar, Red Rooms, but yeah, from everything that I've heard, it just sounds like a great film.
It's great, but that's a tough watch too. And I learned some things about the dark web that I was like, damn, this is what's going on in the world. The world's darker than I thought, man.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I missed a whole bunch of comments, man. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, we've messed
Yeah,
up.
there was like a glitch thing too on my end, so I'm trying to. Normally, I pop up everybody, some people's comments, so I'll try to do that right now. But yeah, Smile 2, I thought it was good. I still prefer the first one, but I can't wait to own it. Because I did really enjoy it. And Naomi, she was amazing in that film, man. Smile 2. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, Smile 2 was great, and that's Jack Nicholson's son in that movie too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I Smile 2, I kind of felt like how I felt about the original Smile. Is like it's like a solid 7 out of 10. I felt like didn't love it, but I really had a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks, Joel. I don't know how unique it is, but I always appreciate a comment, buddy. So thank you so much.
Maybe we're unique.
Yeah, we're unique individuals, and I will take any type of positive comments. And then yeah, man. Yeah. Anything else before you want to talk about 2025? And
I do want to talk a little bit about 2025 because there's a lot coming out. And one thing that was announced today, I wanted to ask you about was some of those Lionsgate limited steelbooks.
Baby. Yeah. So before really quick. Let's see. Van Gool, no problem, buddy. Thank you for being, supporter and everything. Sako, what's going on, man? And what was it? Yeah, why say I'm wearing a fencing outfit, not a beekeeper outfit? Yeah. I just loved how ridiculous and like throwback 90s that film was. And that has like one of the great kills of the year, man. It's not even a horror film. It's when the bridge scene.
Oh,
you remember that?
Yes,
dude, it's so freaking good, man. I loved it, man.
And Jason's he's another one. Every year he puts out he's got a movie coming out, I think, in March.
Smelly Potato. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Yeah. Same as director as The Beekeeper.
Yeah. He just like every year. A couple years ago was Wrath of Man. He just every year Jason Statham's in one Jason Statham showpiece.
Yeah, Wrath of Man. Oh my god, I need to get that 4K, man.
It's a great 4K too.
That is, yeah, because you did that early on in your channel. But
yeah, that's when I was buying 4Ks. Like that was a blind buy for me, actually. Like that's when I was trying to like get new into reviews, so I was buying just some random 4Ks. Like now I'll buy just movies I want to get, but back then I was a good blind buy.
I am so damn close to 1,000 4Ks, man. Because I blind buy, and I'm trying to make up for lost times because again I started recollecting in 2019, and so I'm 7 away from 1,000 4Ks, and I will definitely hit that by by next week. No later than next week, because I am very, very fortunate that I was able to pay off my credit card, and I had money left over, so I pre-ordered a bunch of stuff, and I bought some other movies that I wanted for a little while. So kind of just treat yourself type of situation. But anyway, so I for sure will have over 1,000. And yeah, I don't know if that would be like a fun little video, but
you should do like it where you compare your first 4K to your 1,000th 4K.
I think I said like, what was my first one? My first one, I want to say, was Serenity.
You have told me that it was Serenity.
And because I tried, a typical damn man. If I could try to convince the wife, like, hey, baby, because that's her favorite movie is Serenity. So I got it on 4K. I was like, hey, baby, check this movie out. It's your favorite film. Look how crispy it is. But she thought it was okay, but she didn't really give a shit.
Didn't appreciate those crisp colors, huh?
Yeah, man. Come on now. But anyway, that was my first movie, and I'm just pretty excited to achieve that little nerdy milestone. And of course, it's all about where to store everything else and stuff. So
yeah, I get that. You see the shelf behind me? If you tell right there on the bottom, that's all I got left for free space. So I don't know what's gonna happen this year.
yeah, yeah. I like to see it. Was it in half the year? That will definitely be filled up, right? So.
Oh yeah, and it's a lot. I haven't counted in a while.
Yeah, I don't know how many I have total. I know, like I said, I'm pretty close to 1K for 4Ks, and I have at least a few hundred Blu-rays. But yeah, or at least definitely getting close to that. Because when I had to count all of them, because I did my total collection video like a half a year ago or something like that. But yeah. Jeff, hey, what's going on, buddy? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, man. So let's talk about so really quick. Did you want to talk about you mentioned Lionsgate Limited. So let's talk about physical media releases for 2025, and then we'll talk about
we'll get into it all.
Yeah, theatrical. So we'll hit the whole gamut. Oh, also, I did pull up blu-ray.com, so that can be in our little like a little extra thing right there. So hold on here really quick. Bam and bam. So yeah, so let's see, January 20 so next week. Oh, you know what, yeah, so this, we'll talk about it right here, I guess. The limited, god, yeah, sorry about all this like advertisements and stuff, man. I hate that. So they got to pay the bills. But yeah, what do you think about all of these that whole Lionsgate Limited and and everything else? You said you want to talk about it, so let's go.
Yeah, man. Well, they got those steelbooks coming out this week for the Kill Bill movies and Jackie Brown and the other re-release right there for Reservoir Dogs. But today they announced two new ones. They announced the Your Next 4K Blu-ray Steelbook and the Third Man 4K Steelbook, which I already pre-ordered the Third Man because.
So what is that? I've never even heard of that film.
The Third Man. Oh, it's a 19. I want to say it's post World War II. It stars Orson Welles he's on the cover and everything, and he's the third man. But the movie itself, it's a noir classic with one of the most unique scores you'll ever hear. It looks beautiful, and I've seen it in only DVD quality at best. So for this to become in a 4K, it already got a UK 4K release, so it's the same scan transferred over here. But now that it's coming to, I had to get it on 4K. I haven't seen it in like 3 or 4 years, so I've been waiting for it to come to 4K because the Criterion Blu-ray has been out of print.
Oh, really?
So I'm really excited about that one. But then Your Next, that steelbook looked nice too.
Oh, yeah.
You have the second sight though, right?
Say it again.
You have the second sight Your Next 4K.
Yes. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I'm gonna get that. I mean, I could and put it on the steelbook wall, blah blah blah. But it's nothing like I should get right away. At least if I was smart.
No, they're expensive. They're like, what's that, $39.99 for that?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Joel, so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Follow his YouTube channel.
Hell yeah, Dark Room Reviews.
And there we go, baby. Jake from Steelbook Obsessed actually interviewed. I posted it on my community post because he had a really good interview with the guy from Lionsgate Limited. and I thought it was just a very entertaining interview. And he talked about the behind the scenes, and all that type of stuff, in regards to their website, the movie selection, all this other type of stuff. So definitely go check that interview out, from Steelbook Obsessed. But yeah, I am glad that we are getting a label specifically putting out movies. But yeah, I think it's just kind of hard to chew on with the pricing, just because we were so accustomed to cheap, more affordable, I should say, steel books. And I do think all of us collectors knew that they were kind of lowballing.
Yeah, we were stealing those, and I think I even said it
Yeah.
in a couple of my reviews of them. Like the quality of that was really impressive, especially compared to like other like even like studio just plain old regular releases. It's like they're putting out this at this price, whereas you got over here just some cheap 4K from like Shout Select with no slipcover on it for $35. It's like who's
Mm-hmm.
getting the shaft on this one? So it's kind of like, but now we're kind of making it up on the back end.
Yeah, and I did pre-order all three of the. It was a Kill Bill 1 and 2 and Jackie Brown. Um, I do need to get that Apocalypse Now steelbook. That's something that I've been wanting to get. I
It's a
just
great
haven't.
release. I don't have the
Yeah,
steelbook. I have the original one.
I do. I also have the original one where I got it for like $20.
Yeah, it was
It,
always so cheap.
yeah, it was so dang cheap. A 6 disc set, very thick release, but it was great, man. And I like the artwork on the set as well. I thought it was very cool. So
Yeah, I would like to eventually get that, but I already have the same thing, and the steelbook's obviously nicer. It's better quality.
yeah. Gosh, and then yeah, man. So what else did you want to look at for yeah, because so this week, Inglorious Bastards and Snowpiercer, that should be delivered at my house. That I should be getting that now as we
I should
speak.
get that. Like it's
Yeah.
out for delivery.
Well, it should have been delivered like today. Like
Wow.
it said it was supposed to be delivered between 4 and 7 p.m.
It's not
So
you. You'll be making a phone call, right?
yeah. So yeah, my wife hasn't told me if it's been delivered or yet.
Mhm.
But yeah, for me, man, I got like this week, I got 9 releases, man,
That's
for
a
next week.
crazy week. That's a
Yeah, and this is stuff that I pre-ordered like months in advance. So that's the great thing, at least I think, with Orbit and the third parties, Diabolic, Atomic. I just discovered some new ones. For me personally, the Movie Room and Grindhouse
video.
Video. I ordered from both of them, I want to say, because I wanted to test, how their, websites are out, and shipping and packaging and everything. And yeah, man, I'm excited. I got some good movies that I want to talk about when I do get them. But yeah, man, so check them out, because I always mention that, like, kind of like the big three: Orbit, Diabolic, and Atomic Movie Store. And most people don't even know about Atomic Movie Store, but I've had nothing but great experiences with them. And then of course Diabolic DVD is my main one, even though they're in the damn East Coast. They've always helped me so much with like any type of issue. Again, perfect example is like the Never Ending Story. When it arrived damaged, Jesse and Jill were phenomenal helping me out, and I got a replacement. Jeff Mann, and I think Jeff, John Doe Juggalo, again, follow them at their YouTube channels. They both mentioned to me that unfortunately the people who went through Imprint Films, they kind of just said, you know, oh well, and they didn't get a replacement. And so I don't know, man.
That's tough.
Yeah, that is tough, because for me, I spent 180 over at Diabolic for that, and I know if you order directly at Imprint, with the shipping and everything, that was like legit $200.
Those
So
are the people that should have been gotten taken care of, like, if they had any issues.
yeah, for sure, dealing directly with the website. So
Right? It's your
but
stuff. You manufacture it.
yeah, no kidding. So yeah, man, like for me, so I pre-ordered Jackie Brown, Kill Bill 1 and 2 steelbooks. I ordered the Substance, the Cell, both of those were together, and then I ordered the steelbook of Smile 2 and Last
Vampires?
Voyage of the Meter, which I really love that damn movie. Vampires and April Fool's Day, which is a damn good movie. Have you seen April Fool's Day?
No, I have not.
Dude, it's so damn good. I did and it was one of my early videos, but I did a spring horror movies.
Yes, I did. I remember seeing that video because you also talked about another movie you recommended to me in that video.
That is called Spring, I want to say.
Yes, that is it. That good
And
body horror movie.
that is like one of the best horror romantic body horror film. Like like what you said, it was a creature. It's so damn good. But overall, yeah, it's I love that movie, man.
I gotta watch April Fool's Day then.
Yeah. April Fool's Day, great 80s horror movie, man. Highly recommend it. And again, I didn't watch it until last year, kind of prepping for that video and everything. And then so any other movies that you're getting for next week? Oh, Rumpelstiltskin. Oh my god, I'm a fucking moron. I'm getting Rumpelstiltskin. I pre-ordered that, and I have to blame Jordan over at the movie den. So thanks, buddy. And I pre-ordered Heretic. So as you can see, I went bananas, man.
Is
so
Heretic?
That's 11 movies.
Oh, Heretic! They just announced the 4K. Is that a 4K for that too, or is that just the
that
Blu-ray?
is in 4K? You can only get that over at the A24 store, and
okay, the
literally
UK get their own release. That's what it was.
Yeah, literally after seeing the movie, I pre-ordered from A24. Like I've only done that like a few times. Like when I saw a movie, I was like, I need to get that movie.
Oh, so Heretic hates you that. Yeah, Heretic was great, man, and it's really all just on him. Like it's just Hugh Grant. He does just a phenomenal job. Like it's his performance. So
yeah, and I really liked Sophie Thatcher. And
the girls did good too.
Yeah.
It's just I felt like he was just giving like he drew you in.
Yes, and I love how it was written, the dialogue, the story with how they went into each religion, how it even plays into like pop culture. Like, dude, I think it's a smart movie, and I loved it. So, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's definitely an A24 film too, which is nice.
Yes,
feels like it
for sure, definitely. Yeah, thank you, Gaz. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for subbing and been a Cody Leach follower. Heck yeah, man. If you haven't seen it, he was in my previous live stream. That live stream was all about 2024 horror films. Had a badass panel. So definitely check that out. My next live stream, just to let you guys know, is going to be modern horror deep cut recommendations. That is going to be with my buddy Daniel from the Cobwebs channel, Splattercast guys, Dylan and Luke. It's going to be with my buddy who was here earlier, Josh from the Beyond the Grave Media, and then Planet CHH. And the last guest is Lee from Drum Dums. He's been I've been communicating with him. He's been really great, and I think I'm gonna try to have him on for another future live stream as well. But yeah, man, just another horror live stream panel, and I want to do another like my typical physical media panels. because I've done a bunch of those, but yeah, I really, again, I love the horror genre, so I'm trying to mix in both of those as well. So, and I love doing those live streams, man. I think it's my jam. I love that format, and I don't know. I think it's just really fun. So
Your live streams are always the best, man. I always enjoy them. Yeah, especially when I'm on them.
really, yeah, man. Thanks, I appreciate it.
I
I
always
know.
enjoy going back and watching them, even if I'm like last week's. I didn't get to. I fell asleep, but I still went back and finished it. It was great.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I think it's like I said, I really enjoy it. I love the different type of there's people that you connect with, specifically for live stream people that you always kind of see. And I love just kind of networking and just meeting individuals, ones that I've watched for a long time, having them on the show, and meeting new ones as well. And so I just really love it, and I'm very glad that people say yes to come on my damn live stream, man. If
Time.
I'm
Why
being
would they say
honest.
no? They don't want to have fun.
Yeah. And let's see. Oh, there's Jeff saying right there. There you go.
Uh, yeah, no, the Grindhouse is good. I've used Grindhouse a couple times. I like Grindhouse a lot.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Yeah, I went a little bonkers, man, lately. So, but damn it. Oh well.
You only live once, right?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I was, I kind of like a celebratory thing for me, because that was one of my big goals, is to, get up to date, with all, the credit card. So I was very fortunate to be able to do so.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, man, Patrick, yeah, thank you, man. Aaron, that's right. Creative, yeah, such a great interview. And there it is right there.
That was a good interview.
Mm-hmm. And then thanks, Christian. Also, a big time supporter for me on Twitter. And again, yeah, I really appreciate it.
Yes, Crazy 110, man. He's great.
Yeah, that's right. And let's see, Lionsgate needs to put more extras on their 4K. Yeah, I do have to agree with that for sure. Yeah, I only saw part of Ken's video because I think he just put it on today. I was gonna wait until I get mine, because generally that's what I try to do, unless I can't help it. But yeah, so
yeah, it's usually what I kind of do too. I got a little curious with Inglourious Bastards though, but I'm waiting on Kill Bill.
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Although I did hear one thing on Kill Bill from on Twitter earlier, so I'm like, I'm worried now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think somebody put in the chat that they also heard that the Kill Bill transfer is not good, but we'll have to wait and see.
Oh no! What?
I hope it's not true.
Oh man, I liked Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction. Those
They
were
were
pretty
great.
good 4K transfers, man.
Yeah, no, they were. Both of them were great, very colorful.
Yeah, and great releases from Paramount and Lionsbook.
Yeah, they did the first Reservoir Dogs 4K release. This time it's pink.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Pink. I don't want to be Mr. Pink. You're Mr. Pink.
Because another job was Mr. Purple.
Yeah, exactly. Jose, thank you. What's up? What's up? I have not seen Venom 3. Have you seen it?
I did see it and I did not enjoy it, but I didn't enjoy any of those Sony movies last year.
Yeah.
Any of them. Man. They were all pretty bad. Craven might have been the worst in my opinion.
Really, man? He's such a cool character.
He is, but man, I mean, I don't know if I'm just hard. These CGI movies are just looking worse and worse to me. They always take me right out.
Yeah.
Oh, Wolfman. Yeah, I'm seeing that on either Friday or Sunday. I don't know yet.
Yeah, I gotta escape the house. I can't. I can't wait to see that movie, man. That takes place, quote unquote, here in Oregon. So I can't
it
wait.
It did have that blue-green look in the trailer. I mean, I love the original Wolfman that's one of my favorite Universal Monster movies.
Bam! There it is, right there.
Yeah. I love that Lee Winnell did both this and The Invisible Man. Those are my two favorite Universal Monsters, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh shoot! Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So yeah, man. So end of January is looks like the Vinegar Syndrome releases from you can basically get on Amazon.
The standard editions, right? Of like the keep and
Exactly,
everything.
standard editions. I know some. I only know literally just like one or two people that finally got a shipping notification from Vinegar Syndrome. I ordered Richrosity. I did not. Oh, so I buddy Jordan over at the movie den helped me out to get ice. I was again self control until I was able to fully pay it off. So paid him back. But yeah, so I only got two movies in that sale. Ice just looks like one of those movies that could just kind of just be in my jam.
It's just something you'd have a good time with.
Yeah, exactly. But any other? Yeah, dude. February. So
let's get to February, because February is especially at the end, it's getting pretty big.
Yeah, dude. Let's talk about it. So I have not seen Wicked. I don't know. Punch Drunk Love. That would be a good one from Criterion.
I have that 4K already, though. That's the problem. I just bought that, and it's in the Columbia Classics set.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
That
happens like every once in a while. It's the same thing with the Last Picture Show. I have that on Criterion already, but now it's also in the Columbia Classics set.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so sick. Some re-releases on Steelbooks, Blade, The Shining, VHS Beyond. I heard this is more like alien UFO type of movie, so I can't wait. I need to see that one. Yeah, this is a limited edition. I don't know exactly what's in this set, but it's an Amazon exclusive.
When's is that? Because there's so many different versions of that. When's the Umbrella set coming out? That's February also.
That's supposed to be at the end of January. I know for specifically for people who ordered like that top art collection, it came with like a bunch of other goodies like Legos and glasses and whatever. And then people who didn't order that edition, most people kind of got that edition already. But again, with me, I ordered 6 Umbrella movies, and one of them is the art collection, and that's the most I've ever ordered from Umbrella Entertainment, and in one order. It was a pretty chunk. It was so funny, man. I'm not gonna lie. So I was able to like add on movies after movies, and so it was great because I had like a coupon, a little discount added onto it. So
you got to use that. You got to make the most of that, man.
Hell yeah, man. It was a 25% off coupon. So I definitely had to do it. Dante's Peak. I really like this one. I don't like Ghost of Mars, man.
Me neither, man. Me neither. But you know what bothers me? We're getting Ghost of Mars on 4K before Assault on Precinct 13, Big Trouble in Little China, and In the Mouth of Madness. Those are the John Carpenter movies I want on 4K.
I really thought we would have had Mouth of Madness. There was talks of Mouth of Madness getting a 4K last year, but it never happened, and so I was expecting it. But damn it, man! So I think that's one thing I'm trying to get it. So I am like traditionally kind of like in some ways like a completist. Like I told myself I would get all the Scream Factory 4Ks, but I think this is the year that maybe I won't because I really don't like Ghost of Mars, man.
It's funny because I'm in the completionist form. Like I don't need to get every Scream Factory 4K, but I have every John Carpenter movie on 4K except for the recent releases from Shout, which are Village of the Damned, Ghosts of Mars, and Vampires. But he's had a lot of his movies come to 4K, most of them. So it's do I get Ghosts of Mars even though I pretty much hate that movie? Like I won't bother Ward.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, most likely I will get that damn movie, but I don't know, man. And I've never seen Galaxy of Terror. Christian has been saying that that's a good movie. And then The Nice Guys. This is one of the best comedy movies of all time, in my opinion. Such a great movie. I think I might wait because Second Sight announced that they're going to be doing a release for that movie.
And this is a bare bones Warner Brothers release. It's not even one of their like this is gonna come with no digital code, nothing. It's just a straightforward, just like nothing connected kind of release. Whereas same thing with Juice and the Black Messiah.
Yeah, because you can see right there, just like the Conclave, 4K Blu-ray digital. Here, there is literally nothing. It's just the 4K, like exactly what you just said. I will be getting the Alice Suite. Alice that actually just shipped. So I got it from Arrow Video. So I got the exclusive slipcover for that.
Oh, nice.
I haven't seen that one, but. So I'm excited to see that movie.
I think you'll like that movie. It's pretty good if I remember correctly.
And then February 18th. This is the big one for me, man. I know lots of people like Constantine. I like that movie too, but Uncle Buck is one of the best comedies of all time.
Uncle Buck is one of the great. I agree with you.
Yeah, dude. Let's see. What about you, man? I've been talking about all this stuff. Like, where are you pre-ordering?
Well, for February 11th, I'm definitely doing Nice Guys and probably Judas and the Black Messiah. But I'm just even though I know that Second Sight's coming, I still might grab Nice as long as it's cheap. Like I'm hoping that's like a $20 to $23 4K.
The Nice Guys?
Yeah, just because it's so stripped down, then it won't be. But if it's like a $30 one, I'll probably skip it.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you get down to the 18th, man, I got already that week, besides Uncle Buck, you got Panic Room on 4K. So we're getting some more Fincher.
Mm-hmm.
And then for everybody who hasn't having the Columbia Classics Volume 2, you'll get the, Social Network.
Yeah.
So that's the same one. And then Constantine, man. I love Constantine.
Yeah, I pre-ordered the Steelbook for Constantine. I think I might wait for the standard. I'm not gonna lie, with the Panic Room and the Social Network, I think I might just wait for like a standard release instead of the Steelbooks, because the Steelbooks are $40 right now, if I remember right.
Yeah, I was able to get it off of Atomic. I got the Steelbook because I bought them together. That and Constantine. I bought the standard edition of Constantine because I paid for them together with the firm, or I guess that was after pay. But it was $35 on there, so I was like, okay, that's not too bad. And I already have Social Network, so
okay,
made it easier.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So it made it a little easier. This way, I'll have all by Finchers on 4K.
Oh man, I didn't know the Drugstore Cowboy is going to be released.
Yeah, Criterion. Yep.
Guys, if you haven't seen Drugstore Cowboy, that's a good movie, man.
Gus Van Sant, I believe, directed that, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
good movie.
Yeah, but that's a great movie.
Yeah. And then this week too, Amadeus. You ever seen Amadeus?
I haven't, man. I heard from Ken that he really loves this film. I've never even seen this film. It looks so, for me, again, not seeing it, it looks pretty damn boring. But I heard it's a great film.
It's tough to sell if you're not into that kind of stuff, because it's definitely a period piece and it's just about Mozart and Salieri. I always forget how to pronounce his name. And it's not quite a musical. It's really just about them, almost like it's a quirky comedy also in a lot of ways, but it's very good. I like Amadeus a lot.
So what the hell is it? What the hell is it about, man?
It's about Mozart, really, about his life, but it's not an act, but it's also but it's really about the rivalry between Mozart and Salieri, played by what's his name in that movie. But the movie, it's really just about their rivalry, but it's about one guy's jealousy of another guy just being so good. And no matter how hard he works, he'll never be Mozart. And that's what the movie's about. It's about their rivalry and somewhat of a friendship. The same director who directed that is the guy who directed Milos Forman. He directed One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, okay.
And Man on the Moon.
Oh, ooh.
And Cruising comes out that week too, which
I know, man. I haven't seen it, but I plan on getting that one. Kronos. I'm definitely going to get that movie, dude. I forgot My Girl was coming out. That's I
forgot about that one too.
Dude, that's a great movie. If you don't cry in that movie, man.
And that's a Sony 4K, so those bees are going to look good.
Yeah. Yeah. You're going to feel the stings.
Don't forget its glasses. Have you ever seen Body Parts? I've never seen Body Parts.
No, I haven't. I know, because this is a Kino. Buddy Jeff, man, he collects that because that's Kino Colt, I believe. Their line, and so I haven't seen this one either. Graveyard Shift.
Me neither.
Um,
Those are like B movies, though.
mm-hmm. I think that one just looks like a movie like I just plan on getting.
It does look like that.
Oh, you said The Third Man? There it is, right there.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one I pre-ordered.
And then this was just announced, Lionsgate, The Forbidden Kingdom. I've actually never seen this one, man.
Me neither. I never seen that either.
And that came out like a long time ago, and it's getting a 4K. Anything else for February that we haven't talked about that you are getting?
I think we covered everything I'm pre-ordering.
Okay.
At least as of right now. Like, I want to go back in for like Drugstore Cowboy, but we'll see how the funds free up towards the end of the month. We got a little time until February.
Yeah, and again, Criterion, I pretty much wait until July.
It's better to wait for their sales because you'll get it at a bargain price for sure.
Yeah, same thing with the Kino. March, man. Reanimator. I just pre-ordered that one, man.
I gotta pre-order that. I can't wait for that too.
Dude, I thought this was coming out in April, but it says here in March.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if that's a placeholder date or not. I wouldn't be shocked if it got pushed.
Yeah, I don't know, because I literally on Friday just pre-ordered it, and it said it's coming out in April. So I don't know, but if it's in March too, then hell yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Akira, man, I have this the 4K already, kind of like the standard one, but I might double dip with the Steelbook, man. I love Akira.
Me too. I only have the Blu-ray for Akira, so I might grab that now that it's coming to 4K Steelbook.
Yeah, and Gladiator. Again, I haven't seen it yet, man, but you said it was pretty.
It wasn't as good as I was hoping, but it's still pretty good.
And there's your movie, man. You said Craven.
Right there. Yeah, I'm gonna get that for sure. Just so I can burn it.
Burn it. Oh damn. Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure there's any other things right there. This one I haven't seen Thief, man.
I have that Criterion Blu-ray, and that'll be one where I'll upgrade day one. I love Thief. That's one of my favorite movies as far as Michael Mann movies go, and 80s like thrillers. That's a great one.
Mm-hmm. Was that right before The Keep?
Yes, that's the movie he
had to be.
Yeah, okay. That's actually his first like theatrically released film is Thief, I'm pretty sure, and then he did The Keep, which was like a risk. That's him going into horror.
Yeah,
and then he went back and did Manhunter, and then I don't know if he did anything. I'm trying to think what he did in between that.
I am surprised we haven't gotten Manhunter.
I know, and that needs an upgrade, man. That does really need one. The Blu-ray is good, but it has like the deleted scenes edited in, and they're like VHS quality.
Oh man,
but Thief is great. I can definitely recommend that to anybody. It's like if you like Heat, like that's the first robbery movie was Thief.
Really? Oh man. Okay, all right.
James Caan plays a thief.
Yeah, literally, it's right there. It says it. Daylight. I'm not gonna be. I have not seen this one.
I saw that one, and I don't remember liking it. But that also was coming out when Stallone was putting out like an action movie every year.
I know Ken is pretty excited to see that one, but again, I haven't seen it. So
everyone's got their like soft spot Stallone movie. I'm waiting for Cobra.
Oh, Cobra would be tight, man. Hell yeah. Hardwire. It's Umbrella, but it's marked here too. Oh, that's kind of odd. But yeah, that's coming out. Deep Blue Sea. Bam. That's coming out right there.
People love Deep Blue Sea. Penguin.
I haven't seen the series, man. Did you watch it?
It's good. That's the only show I watched from beginning to end for 2024 was Penguin. So it's my best and worst of 2024.
Really quick. Yeah, John Howard's Cruising. Oh no, you talked about it, right?
Yeah, I love Cruising. It is expensive at $50. I pre-ordered it at that price, but it's one of my favorite William Friedkin movies. So I had to. Al Pacino plays an undercover cop going undercover in the New York City S&M bars looking for a serial killer.
Yeah, I know the premise, and it sounds freaking awesome. Yeah.
Karen Allen's in it too. so she's great. I always loved her through the 80s.
And let's see. I don't remember. I don't know what that one is about right there. Yeah, and then also Jose, yeah, man, don't apologize. It's the chat, man. Let's see. I think, yeah, for me, I'll get definitely Deep Blue Sea. And I don't, yeah, The General's Daughter. I don't think I'm gonna get that one either.
No, that's not a great Travolta movie.
Yeah. Let's see. This was just literally announced today. The Last of Us 4K Steelbook, which was a UK release, but now it's released here in the States.
Great movie.
This one, oh man, like I'm for sure getting Night of the Creeps.
So that's a big blank spot for me. So you could recommend that too?
Well, that will be a first time watch. However, I think I'm gonna try to watch that before this. I'm still gonna pre-order it, just because I've heard nothing but great things, and I know that's one of the like better 80s horror movies. Same thing with like Don't Torture a Duckling. This one, I want to say it's a Lucio film, and I definitely plan on getting that one as well. Yeah, Lucio. There we go. I loved every single Lucio film that I've seen. And yeah, I think I'm also gonna order. It's a 7 film. What is it? Dirty Honey or something. It's like it's a pretty raunchy movie, man. But yeah, it's a 7 film. And Tommy Boy, it's one of my favorite comedies of all time. Black Sheep, not as good as Tommy Boy, but you know, it's good.
It's got its moments.
Yeah, Tommy Boy is like way up there, man.
Oh yeah, I still quote Tommy Boy, but yeah, Black Sheep has the one scene with when he's like gets pulled over in the middle of the road and he's talking about how fast he was going. He's like 7. You were going 7.
Yeah, so damn good. Oh man, I can't wait. And so there is. Oh no, that's just Venom 4K. I don't know what the hell that is.
I don't know which Venom that is either.
Bring It On, boom.
Yeah, I'm excited about Bring It On.
Let's see what else. I think that's kind of just about it.
Is there anything for April yet?
I don't know, man. I actually haven't looked into April yet. Doom Prophecy. Oh, The Short Night of Glass Dolls. This is the Celluloid Dreams release right there. So I can't wait to check that out. Never seen the film, but man, their 4K was spectacular for the case of the Bloody Iris. So, oh man. Any theatrical movies, man, for 2025?
I mean, I'm looking forward to Wolfman coming out this week. I'm really excited about that. What else is coming out early this year? I'm not excited for the new Captain America movie. I'll tell you.
You know what? I still want to see it, man. I'm
I'll
going to see it, but like, yeah,
I'll see it, but I'm not excited. I want to see. You know, everyone else got to see it already, but like The Brutalist is coming out next week. I'm excited to see that.
The what?
The Brutalist. That's the movie. It's getting a lot of Oscar buzz. It stars Adrian Brody and Guy Pearce. It's like they're saying it's like in the similar vein as like The Godfather. It's a 3.5 hour epic with an intermission built in.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, and it's basically about a guy after World War II. He survived the Holocaust. He comes to America to pursue the American dream, and it's I guess like told over the course of his life. Like that's just something that fascinates me. So I can't wait to see that.
When does that come out?
It's been already like in like some limited screenings, like you know it's getting Academy buzz, so they saw it last year. But for everybody, it goes wide on the 24th
of
January. So
January?
Yeah,
Really?
so not this Friday, next Friday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't see it. I see January 24th. The Colors Within, Flight Risk, Presence, Grafted, which is a body horror film. Rose. Into the Deep, Inheritance. That's all I see for right now.
Yeah, it probably just because it's already kind of like in limited release, so that's when it goes
Oh,
wide. So like it
gotcha,
might even
gotcha.
play. Yeah, like people can go see it this weekend in certain theaters.
Oh, maybe that's why. Okay, okay. Yeah, I know for the big one for me is of course is Wolfman coming out this Friday. And Companion, I really want to see that horror film. It just looks like a great romantic horror film, kind of like Flesh. I love that film. That's one of my favorite films of 2023. Yeah, I believe I want to say that came out in 2023. Yeah, man. Yeah, you already talked about Captain America. My girls are excited to see Paddington in Peru. So,
I get. I mean, both Paddington movies are good.
yeah, I really like the first one. The first one's very good. And I was shocked at how many like star actors are in both of those movies. Especially like it surprised me that Nicole Kidman was in the first one. What the hell? I was
Wasn't he?
not
Speaking
expecting
of
that.
Hugh Grant, wasn't he in the second one?
He was in the second one, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
he's just doing everything, man.
I know.
He's in Wonka as an Oompa Loompa too.
I know. Yeah, that was still a weird.
Strange.
Yeah, yeah. Overall, I still really like that film, but yeah, that was just still really weird. The Monkey, Oz Perkins. Can't wait to see that one. Um,
Very curious about to see how he follows up Long Legs with the monkey.
yeah. Anything else? Let's see. Someone mentioned A Working Man, right? Earlier in the. Oh yeah, that's the new Statham.
The new Jason Statham movie coming out.
There you go.
Superman's big this year. What do you think of that?
I can't, dude. Yeah, I generally, again, I try to stay away from trailers, but that played right before a movie I saw, and it looked really good, man. I really like the trailer, so I can't wait to see it.
I usually am not a big Superman guy, but I'm excited. James Gunn being attached. I'm just curious more than anything.
It looks like possibly Thunderbolts. That's the new
That's a
Marvel
DC
movie.
That's a Marvel MCU show, I think.
I don't know. Yeah. It's got a whole bunch of like. Yeah. It's got.
It's got Harrison Ford in it, right? Isn't that?
No, that's the Avengers movie.
That is just in the
Captain America. Sorry, that's Captain America.
I don't know who the hell's in the Thunderbolts. I got it.
I'm looking at it right now. It's got gosh, man. What's their damn names? I'm drawing a blank. I'm literally looking at it right now. So David Harper. It's got Wyatt Russell. He was U.S. agent.
Yeah, he was
Stan Bucky. And it's got Florence Pugh. Julia Louis Dreyfus. I didn't know she was going to be in that. So
because those are all the people from freaking what was that movie? Black Widow.
Some of them. Yeah, some of them were in the movie Black Widow. Yep.
Yeah, Florence Pugh, David Harbour, and that's where we saw Julia Louis Dreyfus.
There's a new Karate Kid movie.
Yes,
with what the hell?
With
Jackie Chan and
Ralph Macchio.
What?
Yeah, we're bringing the worlds together.
What the hell? I didn't know that. Oh, Final Destination Bloodlines. I mean, I don't know how good that film is going to be, but I'm excited to check that one out. Mission Impossible, the last one, The Final Reckoning.
Mm-hmm. So anyone who has the Dead Reckoning Part 1 4Ks has a nice little piece of history because it's not Part 1 anymore.
Yeah, no kidding. And then let's see. 28 Days Later, that's in June. June 20th. I can't wait until that.
Oh my god.
There's a new damn Jurassic World movie called Rebirth. There's that. Oh, dude, it's like your soul just came out. It's like
they don't stop. They don't know how to stop.
Yeah, Megan 2.0.
I'm excited about that.
I Know What You Did Last Summer, July 18th.
Is that a reboot?
I don't know. I don't know. It's Jennifer Love Hewitt is in it.
Maybe it's a requel.
Maybe. I don't know. But that's coming out. There you go. And then let's see. No, oh, nobody too.
I love the
No,
first one.
the first one is so damn good, man. Oh my goodness. Um, let's see. There's there's a new Frankenstein movie and like The Bride as well. Frankenstein is the Black Phone 2.
Oh,
That's coming
interesting.
out. Predator Badlands, that's coming out in November. Zootopia, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I love Zootopia, the first one, so I can't wait until the second one.
Oh, that's gonna be great. I think we get a live action Moana this year too.
There is a damn Avatar coming out in December.
Hey, that's a placeholder date. If we know anything about the Avatar movies, it took what 14 years to get the second one.
Yeah.
That ain't coming out this year.
And then there's a new Anaconda, the Anaconda movie.
Fuck.
What?
I actually have Anaconda on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I love Anaconda, man. Hell yeah, sign me up. Shoot, I love creature feature movies, man. There's a new The Naked Gun movie.
Oh yes, and who the hell was it that was playing? Oh, Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson is right there. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
what? Pamela Anderson is in it.
I mean, if you go back to the original Naked Guns, that does add up. It was just Leslie Nielsen with a bunch of like celebrities.
Man, the Fantastic Four, that's coming out in July.
Oh, good. Oh, we're actually getting that this year. Nice.
Yeah. What the heck, man? So there you go, man. Anything else that maybe I missed? I'm just looking at a damn list, man. If you guys stayed with us this long,
yeah, I know.
You guys are like all stars, man. Tiana, Tiana, I apologize. I'm just chatting it up. Thank you so much, Tiana. I really appreciate it for your super chat. Follow her channel, man. She's great. She's starting to put out more videos as well, and she's always hopping on Instagram as well. So, yeah, man. Anything else, man?
Nah, I think we did it, man.
Cool. Just trying to think. Anything you want to, promote, man? Promote your badass channel.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm Let's Talk Entertainment and Media. This week on the channel is actually a little bit of a slower week because I'm waiting on those Tarantino 4Ks. So I had my must-own 4Ks of all time video up today, and then on Friday, me and my buddy David, aka Shamrock Balls, we're gonna do Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, a full breakdown of that.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then just a regular Q&A show on Saturday, physical media on Sunday, and then next week, the whole week will be dedicated to one of our favorite directors, Quentin Tarantino, and hopefully those 4Ks are good.
yeah, no kidding. Gonna be eating good with those releases, good or bad. At least they'll be.
At least the rewatch is fun, right?
Yeah, exactly, man. And then Davey, totally forgot about how in the hell. Thanksgiving too, man. So he is. I love the passion that man has for Thanksgiving, man. It's
a great movie.
He was so passionate on the live stream, just talking about it, and made me just so damn happy. Just so.
I hope that he gets Thanksgiving too, and it's just as good and just as delicious as the first.
Steve, thank you so much for joining, man. I really appreciate it. Follow his YouTube channel. Steve's great guy as well. And marijuana, that's right. Oh, dude, that's great, man. Bro, Sir Mix-a-Lot little thing right there. And has anyone seen Saturday Night yet?
Yes, that was my favorite movie of last year.
Wait, what? What the hell's Saturday Night?
Oh, it's about the last. It's about the 90 minutes leading up to the first episode of Saturday Night Live. It's directed by Ivan Reitman's son, Jason Reitman. It's fantastic, man. I loved that movie. Not a lot of people saw it, and it only got a Blu-ray release, but I thought it was phenomenal.
What? You said it came out last year?
Yeah, in November, I want to say. You can watch it, I'm pretty sure, right now just on Peacock.
Yeah, I have not even heard of it.
They made no money. I saw it just because I love Saturday Night Live so much. So of course I was like, I have to go see it. It's about like you got people playing Chevy Chase, Jim Belushi, not Jim Belushi, John Belushi, Lorne
Mm-hmm.
Michaels, like all these big people in there. I loved it, man. I thought it was phenomenal. Now, are they over exaggerating and is all this believable? Not really, but if you watch the movie, it's still very good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, yeah, man. I love early. I mean, I was more of a like 80s, like SNL, like early
Yeah,
90s, but it's still great that they did that type of, movie or, for that, because SNL's, historic, so.
yeah, like I'm not a big fan of the first like few seasons of SNL either. Like I'll watch like some of the big skits, but like it's still like guys like Dan Aykroyd being like someone's playing Dan Aykroyd. It's fun to see that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I eat
Hell
that
yeah.
stuff up.
Yeah, no, that sounds great, man. I didn't even know that movie came out. So yeah.
Yeah,
I,
unfortunately, a lot of people didn't.
okay, good. I'm not the only
You're
one,
not
man.
the only one. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure most people.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Let's see. For me, I have Snowpiercer should be at my front door. And so I am excited to watch that movie and check it out. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? Thanks, man. Thanks so much. Follow him.
Coin
He
on TV is awesome, man.
Yeah, dude, he's got some great he talks a lot about like just Asian films, like the Shaw Brothers and everything. Check his channel out too, man.
Just a great
Like,
dude. He
yeah,
helped me
great
out
guy.
with my own channel a little bit, like helping me. I
Oh,
started.
really?
Yeah, well, I was not doing timestamps at all, and he pointed out on how to do them correctly and everything. And now they're in all my videos because of him.
Mhm. Yeah. I talk with him all the time on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely check out his channel. Um, let's see what the hell. Yeah, Snowpiercer. Have you seen Snowpiercer?
Love Snowpiercer. Great.
That is
Great.
such a great freaking film, and
Yeah.
I was ecstatic that Lionsgate, because I love their steelbooks, but that is like a must, man. I
Bong
love
Joon-ho is so
Snowpiercer.
good. Bong Joon-ho's putting out a new movie this year, Mickey 17.
What the hell's that?
It's Robert Patterson's in it. I don't know what the hell it's about,
Oh,
but
that was mentioned in the live stream.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
all I had to hear was that Bong Joon-ho is doing a new movie, and I was like, I'll see it because like
Okay.
he never misses.
Yeah. For sure, man. After that, you know what, guys? I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Watch some movies and do some reviews. I do want to do some like Asian horror films. There there we go, Prince. Yeah, check out his channel. It's great. But yeah, I do want to do some a little bit more. I thought honestly what I would like to do is it's kind of do like a little, I don't know what the hell to title it or anything, but just talk about some of my favorite films. I wanted to talk about Candyman. It's my favorite horror film. I wanted to talk about like how wonderful Goodfellas is, just like some of just, I don't know, just my films that I really simply love and just want to talk about. I thought about
I'll talk Goodfellas with you if you want forever.
Yeah, dude, I love that movie. Like I said, it's my favorite movie of all time.
10 out of 10. That's a masterpiece.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about doing something like that instead of like, kind of like the typical stuff that we traditionally do, trying to think of outside of the little norm. So anyway, I don't know. It's kind of trying to
Whatever you do, I'll watch it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully other people do too. So but yeah, thank you guys so much for joining tonight again. I can't believe it's already been a full year. That's crazy, man. Very absurd. My buddy Brian from Last Movie Standing, he and I started his channel like literally on the same day or like the next day. So he's celebrating his 1 year anniversary. So congratulations to him. He's killing it too. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you, John, of course, for helping me with everything that you've done, as a friend, as a content creator. And I look forward to many more Tuesdays that you'll be on.
Anytime you'll have me, I'll be honored to be here with you, Frank.
Yeah,
Congrats
yeah,
on 1 year, buddy.
yeah. I know.
Uh,
And then yeah, just the typical live streams, man, and interviews, of course, that I'll be doing. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and have a great night, man. So there you go, guys.
See you later.
Yeah, have a good night, guys.